Hey y'all, it's Alex and you are watching Peach Perfect. Thanks so much for tuning in. So today I am going to be doing yet another Q&A. I'm still getting a lot of good questions, a lot of DMs, so I figured I'd do another one of these just so that y'all can kind of get to know me a little better. So before I jump into the details on that, a couple of reminders. One, if you are new to the channel, welcome. I am so happy and honored to have you here. Definitely subscribe. I've got a lot of really good videos coming up soon. Two, I do have an Amazon wish list. So if there's something in particular that you want to see me try on or do a review on, definitely check out that list. I've got a lot of good goodies. I try to update it like every week or so definitely check that out. And three, I do have a Patreon account. So if you want to see a more exclusive side of me that includes weekly selfies, exclusive videos that you're not going to find anywhere else, definitely check out my Patreon. All of those things will be linked in the bio of this video, so definitely check them out. So, a lot of good questions this time. I picked about 15 or 20 of them that I'm going to be answering. So let's get started. Let's see. So first, what is the first thing you notice about somebody? I think I'd have to say their ability to make me laugh. I love when somebody can make me laugh, like pee my pants laugh. That is a huge turn on sexually for a man, for me, and a huge turn on for just a friendship with a woman. I love somebody with a good sense of humor, and I love if they can make me laugh. I don't care if it's witty, I don't care if it's sarcastic, I don't care if it's vulgar. If you can make me laugh, then I'm probably going to want you in my life. I love people that can make me laugh. And I'm a dental hygienist, so I definitely check out your teeth, and that's a big deal to me. That's a big deal. Teeth are a big deal. And I'm not saying they have to be perfectly straight or paper white, but if I notice that there's just like buildup and bad hygiene, that is huge turn off to me. That's a big one for me. So probably again, the ability for you to make me laugh and teeth. Teeth. Okay. Do you like to cook? No, I don't. I we cook in like 95% of the week because it is so much healthier. It is so much cheaper. I cannot believe that I can go to the grocery store and get an entire week's worth of groceries for like $100, but I go out for one meal and it can be $100. So we definitely cook in. I cook, but no, I don't enjoy it. I think it's a pain in the butt. I hate prepping. I hate cooking. I hate cleaning up. I hate all of it, but I do it. Both, and my husband's definitely a better cook than me. So I love when he cooks because I can cook. I can do things. I can follow a recipe. If you ask me to pull some chop stuff like on the Food Network, no, that's not going to happen. I am not that good, but I can follow a recipe. I can cook a yummy meal, but it's not something that I enjoy. No, I would much rather have somebody cook for me. I'll clean up. I'll even prep, but no, I just really don't. Because I'm very particular. So like if the recipe calls for that, I want to do it that way. And I don't know, I just don't enjoy it. No. But I do cook all the time because it is a lot healthier and a lot cheaper. So I do cook, I just don't enjoy it. What's on your bucket list? Oh gosh, a lot. Really, I think more than anything, traveling is the biggest one. I want to travel everywhere. I love getting to see different culture. I love being just completely immersed in a different culture with different food and different languages and different places in the world. I absolutely love to travel. I have not traveled nearly enough or as much as I've wanted to, but again, it takes a lot of money. I've been to Grand Cayman, I've been to Puerto Rico, I've been to St. Thomas, I've been to Bahamas, I've been to multiple states, and I've been to England. Those are the big ones that I've been to. I think the biggest two places, but I don't know if I'll ever make it there because I cannot stand flying. So I really want to do like French Polynesian islands like Bora Bora, all those places. And I really like Maldives. I know that's not part of French Polynesian islands, but I really want to try Maldives. And I really want to do Australia and New Zealand. Those places just look absolutely breathtaking. So those are probably the top places on my bucket list. But again, all of those are like completely on the other side of the world. And unless I've got like first class tickets where you can knock me out and I can sleep the whole time, I'm not going to enjoy getting over there because I really hate flying. Let's see. Are any trips coming up? Yes. So we go to the lake about every other weekend back in Virginia, Smith Mountain Lake. So we've got a lot of lake trips coming up, and then I am actually going to be in Cabo in October for my best friend's wedding. I've never been there. I've heard lots of good things, so I cannot wait to see that. So yes, the biggest trip is going to be in Cabo. And we do the beach for Thanksgiving, so but that's a ways up. But favorite movie? I've got a lot, but I think if I actually had to pick just one, I think I'd actually have to pick My Cousin Vinny. I love that movie. Again, it goes back to making me laugh. The sense of humor and like the comedy side of that movie, it just gets me. It's one of those movies that you can quote. I mean, I quote different things from that. I absolutely love the actors. I love the characters. I love the plot. I love everything about that movie. It's just fantastic. So I've got a lot. That's a really hard pick for me, but I think if I actually had to choose one, that would be it. Favorite song? There is no way I could pick this. Music is hands down my like happy place. That is the number one thing that calms me down. It's the number one thing that makes me happy, that I can consistently do. Like, y'all know me. I love the lake. I love the beach. I love water, but I can't be there every day. I can't do that every day. Where music I can listen to every day, and it's just amazing to me. I have no idea. I couldn't even begin to pick a favorite song if my life depended on it. There are so many artists, so many genres, so many different songs that I could never pick one. No way. Best concert you've ever attended? Gosh, I've been to a lot of concerts. I've seen a lot of different people. I think if I had to pick, I think I'd actually have to pick Korn. Korn has the most amazing stage presence. They are heavier than hell. I cannot believe how heavy the bass is with them. In their music, it's heavy, but in concert, it's like, oh my gosh, if you don't have like 10 pairs of earplugs in, the whole time your chest is just, I mean, it's intense. Jonathan Davis is absolutely an amazing artist, has amazing stage presence. They're sick. They are awesome. But again, I have seen so many death metal bands, so many country artists, so many EDM people, but I think I'd actually have to choose Korn because they are phenomenal in concert. If you have not seen them, definitely check them out. They're amazing. Do you prefer cats or dogs? Dogs. I am not a cat person. I do not like cats. That does not mean that I am going to like do physical harm to cats. I love all animals, but cats are just mean. And I know that everyone, cat owners are like, oh, they're the best. No, they come at you and they hiss and they claw and they're just, I just don't like cats. More than anything, I'm really allergic to cats. So even if I wanted to like cats, I can't because I'm allergic to them. But I haven't had very good luck with cats. My grandparents had a cat when I was growing up that was it was evil. It was evil. His name was Nitty. And you would just be sitting on the couch and he'd jump up like on the back part of the couch. And my dad and I would always sit on one couch. My mom and my brother would sit on the other. and when we were at my grandparents' house, and he'd jump up behind you. My dad and I are both really allergic to cats, and we don't really like cats. And he'd just jump up, and we didn't do anything. We were just sitting there, and Nitty would come up, and you're kind of looking at him because you know that he's mean and he's evil, and you kind of go, "Hey, Nitty." Hey, what's going on? And then all of a sudden, and claws you and hisses at you. Evil little thing. Cats don't need you, and dogs need you. Cats don't love you unless they want to love you, or dogs love you all the time. So I'm just more of a dog person. I don't like cats. They're cute. Yeah, some cat videos. I just don't like cats. I'm definitely a dog person. What did you have for dinner last night? I had Whole Foods chicken and steak kebabs that had like the little peppers and the onions, and I think they were like a lemon zest marinade on both of them. Absolutely delicious. My husband grilled them, and then we boiled some corn on the cob, which I love, and I love it because my dog, after we're done, she goes back and nibbles on the whole thing, and it is absolutely, you can check my Instagram story for actually last night. It's still on there from where she was nibbling on the corn on the cob. And I had a protein smoothie. Sorry, couldn't think of the word. A little scoop of unflavored protein and banana and fruit, some frozen fruit, some just fresh fruit, a yogurt, some juice, some water, some ice. So it was like peach flavored, and it was delicious. So wonderful dinner last night. If you could have lunch with one person, dead or alive, who would it be? That is really tough. I think I'm going to have to go with, and I had answered this person for my girl crush and another one of my Q&As. I think I'm going to have to go with Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga or Jason Momoa, because those are my two big crushes. I adore her. I think she's gorgeous. She stands for all the right things. And then there's Jason Momoa, who's gorgeous and amazing actor, stands for all the right things, an environmentalist, you know. Can I just have lunch with both of them at the same time? That would be fantastic. Let's just go with that. Lady Gaga or Jason Momoa. All right, let's see. Number one item you would save if your house was on fire. Whew. That's a tough one. I think I'd have to go with my family artwork. I've got a ton, if y'all, like I've talked about before, I love artwork. I've literally got like a whole closet full of art that I still haven't even hung, just because we're not sure what we're going to renovate and what walls we're going to knock down, and like we're getting a new bed frame, so I didn't want to hang any artwork above my bed yet because we don't know how high the thing is going to be. I think I'd have to say family artwork. My mom is an artist, my dad's an architect. My mom's older brother, one of her older brothers and one of her older sisters, who are actually, neither of them are with us anymore. They both died a couple years ago. They were both amazing artists. My mom's mom, who's no longer with us, she was an amazing artist, and I've got a ton of family artwork, because those are things that you can't replace, you know. As much as I love my clothes and my shoes and my Louis bags and my computer and all, I love everything. I've worked so hard to get what I have in my house, but I can replace all of those things. I cannot replace pieces of artwork from my family that's no longer here. So I think that would be my number one thing. Obviously, outside, like my husband and my dog, you know, obviously, you know, them set aside, those would be the first things I'd want. But like materialistic items, my family artwork. What makes you really, really angry? Y'all are going to be here a long time on this one. I think I'll go with the most obvious. Animal cruelty. That triggers a fire in me like nothing else in this world. There's a lot of things that make me angry. People that don't care about our environment and our planet. Texters while driving. The list goes on and on. But I think if I had to name one thing, it would be animal cruelty. People that tie dogs to trees and don't feed them and don't give them water. Trophy hunters that go and just kill beautiful, majestic animals like giraffes and elephants and lions for absolutely no reason except for a photo op. That makes my blood boil. And like I said in another video, if I don't understand the mindset of people that can hit and kick and set on fire animals and do the things that we do. We are so lucky that we get to have these precious animals in our lives. And I'm not a vegetarian. I'm not a vegan. I eat meat. I'm not to the extreme, but I want it done right. I want it done humanely. We don't need to abuse the animals that we're going to kill to eat. Hunting for no reason. I grew up in a family full of hunters. I understand the need for hunting, and especially something like to help the population, keep the population of deer down, but do something with the meat. Take it to a homeless shelter, eat it, do something with it. Don't, and again, more than anything, it's the abuse and it's the trophy hunting shit. That when I hear about people, trophy hunters being murdered by these animals, trampled on, I laugh. I think it's the greatest thing that's ever happened. I think people that go just for a photo op to Africa to shoot, and let me just say this, I'm not that good of a shot, but neither are you. If you really think you're that cool because you can go and shoot an elephant that's hardly walking, that's barely moving fast at a fast speed, you're not that good of a marksman. You're just a loser. So yeah, as you can see, I could go on and on about that. That is the number one thing that just makes my blood boil. Whew. So that's what makes me really angry. Are you a clean or messy person? I guess that depends on who you ask. I feel like I'm a very clean person, but I am not clean like my husband. If you know me or my husband, you know that he is the most OCD cleanliness person you will ever meet, and that is the understatement of the year. Everything has to be perfect, and I'm sure a lot of women, any woman that's watching this, oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Yeah, it is in some ways. When everything else gets put on the back burner because everything's got to be just perfect and pristine and in order, sometimes it gets a little annoying. Sometimes it gets a little overwhelming. So I'm sure if you ask my husband, he would say that I'm a middle ground clean person. To me, I think I'm very clean. I'm constantly sweeping and swiffering and hanging things up, and I like to organize things. So I'm clean, but I'm definitely not probably clean to my husband's standards. Let's see. If you had to describe yourself in 5 words, what would those words be? So I'm honest. I'm the most honest person you're going to meet. I'm loyal. I'm very loyal. If you are in my life, if you are in a relationship with me, if you are a family member, if you are a friend, I am going to be the most loyal person you can ask for in your life. I'm very empathetic. Something doesn't need to be affecting me for me to feel sorry for other people. I'm very empathetic. I'm very emotional, but very empathetic. I'm funny. I'm very sarcastic. I'm very vulgar. I like to think that I'm very witty, so I definitely have the ability to make people laugh, so I'd like to say that I'm funny. And even though it's probably not the best trait, I am definitely hot-tempered. That's definitely true. I'm very easygoing, but if you set me off, pity the fool. Pity the fool. I feel sorry for you because I'm definitely hot-tempered. Favorite holiday? Halloween. hands down. I love Halloween. Even though Halloween, it kind of sucks because that like is the representation of summer ending and fall beginning, which I like fall, but nothing beats summer for me. Y'all already know this. I love summer. I love heat. I love tank tops and sundresses and wakeboarding and beaches and lakes and all that. So that's the only downside about Halloween, because it is representing that summer is ended, depending on where you live, and fall and winter are beginning. So that's the only thing that sucks. But I love Halloween. I love scary movies. The gorier, the more brutal. I love gory horror flicks. I love them. I love scary movies. If there is any type of movie that I want to watch, it's that. I love scary movies. So like Sci-Fi Channel for like 30 days and it's just nothing but Halloween movies, I am in heaven. I love the decorations. I love pumpkins. I love candy. I love dressing up. I love that everyone gets to show their imagination on their costumes. It's just a fun holiday, you know. Christmas is great. All of them are great, but I feel like this is one that's really just kind of focusing on having fun and dressing up and using your imagination instead of like who can outdo each other for, you know, a Christmas present or a birthday present. It's the focus is in the right place, and I really like it. First thing you would do if you won the lottery. Easy. I would move to Cayman for like the next 2 years and do nothing. I would scuba dive, I would tan, I would drink, I would chill, I would sleep. And then after that, I would have animal sanctuaries everywhere. That's what I would dedicate my life to. I would have like an elephant sanctuary in Thailand, and it, like, you know, somebody calls, oh, where's Alex? Oh, I don't know. She's probably like, you know, in some field cuddling a cow. That would be me. So the first thing I would do is I would do me. No lie. I would do me. I'd buy myself a G-Wagon. I would move to Cayman Islands and I would just veg. I would veg for a good 6 months to 2 years. Just chill. Scuba dive, do all the things that make me happy. And then it would be work mode. Then I would dedicate the rest of my life to helping animals. I love animals. They're the best. Anything that's fluffy and fuzzy, I just want to cuddle. Oh my gosh. All right, last one. Best pizza topping. This one's going to be controversial. Ham, mushroom, pineapple. Bam! And anybody that says pineapple is not meant to be on pizza, you are out of your minds. Those three together, ham, mushroom, pineapple, the best combination. The best. Delicious. So that is the end of my Q&A. I hope that y'all enjoyed. I hope that y'all got to know me a little bit better. And definitely keep the questions coming. You know, maybe in another couple months I'll do another one of these if y'all can muster up a couple more good questions. Thank you to everyone that did submit some questions because they were definitely good ones this time. As always, you can find me on Instagram at mypeachperfect, and my personal account is Badass Glass. I hope that y'all have a fantastic weekend, and I will see y'all soon. Mwah.